back, everybody, to another 60 seconds challenge video. I want to do the yes to everything challenge again because the last time I knew I could beat it. I just didn't have the items that I needed. We are going to try to beat this right now. You guys cool? Are you down with that? Everybody get ready and buckle up, because here we go. All right, so we going Sarbama for your mama. I'm going to go Dolores because Dolores has been giving me good luck through these runs. The 200 days challenge, even the yes to everything challenge. Like I said, I could have beaten it, but I just needed the right equipment. So let's get that. I definitely need a lot of water and food. I want to get the family only because I'm going to let them die. Oh, I need the radio for surezies. For surezies, because I might get the military ending. You never know. And it's not guaranteed that I'm going to get the cat ending, but I do need a lot of food and water. What the fuck? Bro, you would expect the kitchen to have way more food than that. Move out of my way, you stupid-ass table. You four-legged freak. All right, get that. Should I get Timmy? Oh my god, what am I doing, bro? I'm a joke! I can't believe that. I don't even like this one, everybody. We don't have the medkit. We don't have the Boy Scout book. And random notes. If you've never seen this before, yes to everything challenge. We have to say yes to every single scenario, good or bad. And if it has to do with, like, multiple things, I always choose the first available option. So we are going to prepare to scavenge, and Mary Jane has been awful silent today. This is very unlike her. Should we try talking to her? I guess. I think the discussion was us telling her that she's going to go out without a gas mask. So there's like a 90% chance that she's going to get sick. But it's just the parents, date night type stuff. And ever since we jumped into our fallout shelter, we've been wondering about the other door in the shelter. Should it even be here? Where does it lead? It's high time we checked out. Okay, so I got the gun. I saw a comment in the last episode talking about I broke the rules because I chose an option that wasn't the first option. And that was me. Like, it was towards the end of the run, and I was locking in just out of my whole instincts. And I was like, I want to try to beat this. And I forgot that I was doing the yes to everything challenge. But we stumbled upon a weird signal when changing radio frequencies. We're pretty sure that behind layers of terrible static and screams, we could hear a voice speaking in a foreign language. We should probably listen to it, but what about the children? I don't care about the children, all right? We were relieved at first, but we figured out it wasn't Soviets we heard. Turned out it was Canadians, which isn't that much better. Either way, they're foreigners, and we couldn't understand what they were saying. Not a word. How disappointing. Hey, shout out to all my Canadians out there, man. What in the hell are those sounds? Are they coming from the walls? I don't have the cards or the checkerboard, so it doesn't even matter. But Mary Jane is back on day 8. I just noticed that we barely have any food and water, and she still didn't bring back food and water. But like I said, there was a 90% chance that she was gonna get sick, and she came back with a checkerboard. Wow, you are not getting any food, but we are gonna prepare to scavenge, and everything is shaking. Cans are jumping all over the place. If this had happened after we drank that delicious wine for supper a few weeks back, it would seem perfectly normal. It's either another nuke or a quake. Either way, we need to grab something before everything gets smashed to pieces. Not the radio and the flashlight. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, that sucks. We have to save the stank-ass gas mask so we don't smell their buttholes when they haven't showered in over 10 days? Fuck me, dude. All right, we lost the flashlight and the radio, but Ted, come on, I need you to do the Lord's work, my boy. Ring, ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? Mary Jane, do what you gotta do. That is gonna be the beginning of the twin scenario. As long as we don't get the supplies are scarce and morale is low scenario, we should be able to get the twin ending. But it was the twins. I forgot to read that part. But alarm! There's a group of people outside and they don't seem too friendly. On day 12? We recognize some of them. They used to be in our neighborhood watch. You have to be yanking on my saggy ass balls, dude. I have to use the axe. We've been hearing a lot of noises coming from our neighborhood today. Our guess is that there was a zoo escape and the animals are stampeding up there. Not just Ted wandering around. It might be a good chance to hunt some fresh food. Who should go outside? Obviously, we have to choose the first option, which is Dolores. But I think that she could get killed during like a stampede, but she didn't because she's a real freaking G. And we got 3 cans of soup. Dolores, I'm telling you, you're the real MVP. It must be that redhead energy because Timmy used to be the MVP, but now in 2026, Dolores been the real MVP. And now she's tired of me talking that bullshit. I'm sorry, Dolores. I didn't mean to gas you up like that. But let's give her water and soup. And we don't have anything to help us breathe in the shelter. So we're gonna have to breathe in that gas on that ass. But Ted is back. Theodore. Is Ted short for Theodore? I have no idea, but he brought back the Boy Scout book. He brought back 2 waters and the Boy Scout book. Damn, dude. The parents are really handling business. We're closed off in a tiny shelter, and our supplies are very limited. No, this is the beginning of the twin ending, but it's also the end if we say yes to this. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people. That's my one weakness, everybody. Just destroying the elderly, because I know that they don't have much time left. I can't believe this. We're going to kill them for their supplies. I think that we got more soup. No, we got bug spray. We killed old people for bug spray. Are you insane? But I'm going to send out Dolores, but I'm going to bring the gas mask. With the yes to everything challenge, you can choose what you want to do with this one. We've established that many times before, but I don't want her to get sick. But Ted might get sick. Should I feed him? I feel like I should feed him. I kind of want to feed him. I don't know. I feel bad. It's high time we stopped wondering about what's going on and started asking questions. Well, we're not going to get any answers because the radio's still busted. Almost as busted as Ted's green-ass face. Day 20. One thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in green. These green pajama-wearing mother suckers, bro. They take from the rich and give to the poor. Look how poor we are, everybody. Look how poor this shelter is. We don't have anything. If they rob us, they are sick fucks if they rob us. Come on now. They robbed us. Bro, they don't take from the rich and give to the poor. They just rob you. Wait, they gave me a radio? Thank you, green pajama people. I love you. I've always loved you. I can't believe we got a radio. Yo, they came in here and they fixed our shit in their green pajamas. And I'm pretty sure one of them was wearing a green thong too. I saw it. Dolores is dead. Oh, fuck. I have to heal Ted. Oh, fuck me, suck me. We had the chance to meet the strangest person today. He looked just like a human, except with triple the amount of hands necessary. We listened to his story about a group of folks just like him who are having a hard time scavenging supplies because of their appearance. People shoot first and ask questions later. He offered us a deal. If we share some of his supplies with them, they will help us on our next expedition and make sure we're safe. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do, everybody. This is what I'm going to do. I have to give him the water bottle because I have to say yes to this scenario. We're going to prepare to scavenge. And I am going to send out Mary Jane. And then she's coming back for sure. Because that means the people with the 3 arms are going to make sure she comes back. Even if it's just her lifeless body because she got sick. She is coming back. Nobody can go outside. A sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag. Oh my god. Motherfucker. Okay, so we got the cat, everybody. And then obviously Ted is going to get sick. Because he has allergies, and this is the beginning of the military ending. There's no way that we're gonna survive until day 30. I know this, everybody. I've been playing this game a long time. I can see it in both of their eyes, even Sharikov's eyes. Sharikov knows that we are screwed. But Ted and Mary Jane have been butting heads lately. Today, they got into an argument about movie characters, specifically who would win in an ultimate battle, Maleficent with an axe or the Wicked Queen with a rifle. It's a tricky one for sure, and the debate is heated. Who will come out on top? I guess whoever Mary Jane picked? Does it help her become healthy? I don't even know what's the point of this. Let's see. She's still sick, so it doesn't even matter. Mary Jane objectively won the debate with the sheer volume of her voice. A few hours into the shouting, Ted was begging her to stop, complaining about a nauseating headache. Mary Jane was satisfied, Ted less so. Oh, wait, they can both go out. Okay, what was that sound? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and were greeted by 2 men dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding 2 rocks and hitting them against each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they're looking for some antique cup, but they got lost and they would be most grateful if we would let them check our map, provided we have one. Well, lucky for us, we have one. And also lucky for us, we got something good, please. We got an axe. Okay, I'll take the axe. Screw it, I'll take the axe. So, we are gonna send out Mary Jane? Yeah, I'm gonna send out... No, do I have to send out Ted? With the scavenging, we don't have to choose the first option, but you know what? I'm gonna just do it. Because I don't want Ted to die. But Mary Jane might die. She's been sick for a long-ass time. She's been sick since she came back from that first scavenge. While trying to pet the little devil, we found a piece of paper on its collar with an address scribbled on it. Could its previous owner still be around and worried sick? Chances are slim, but maybe we should pay them a visit. Or at least, whatever's left of them. I mean, I don't want to, but we kind of have to. And it's day 30, and I really hope Ted comes back with some good stuff. Mary Jane does have the ability to turn things into items, so I need her to turn this bug spray into a medkit. Like, really freaking bad. Open in the name of freedom! Came a shot from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? I'm just thinking about what they're gonna give us. I think it's gonna be the medkit? No. They gave us water? They gave us 2 waters. Okay. Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes over us, to create beautiful sounds to be shared with the world around us, to sing and play and have cute mutated animals come to our feet to listen like a post-apocalyptic Snow White. Shall we? Yes, of course. Yes to everything challenge. I mean, what do you want me to do, everybody? 32 days in. This might be a 100 days challenge or some shit. Come on. Be careful what you wish for. After a few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jumped out of the cracks in our walls and started moving to the rhythm of the sign. They ran around in circles and shook their little antennae. Bro, roaches shaking ass is insane. But let's play that, and I think that they're gonna give us 2 waters and 2 soups. And Ted came back. Please, medkit, medkit, medkit! Let's fucking go! Bro, you really him! Today we met a bunch of people dressed in what looked like Halloween doctor outfits. They claimed to be a field hospital, moving from place to place and attempting to help those hurt by the hazards of the wasteland. The problem is, some of their supplies got eaten by something that looked like a Sasquatch. They're asking us if we have any spare hydrogen peroxide. I have to say yes, but Ted is now healed. Holy fuck. We might actually be able to get an ending. But it has to be the military ending, because once we killed the elderly people, the twins said, fuck that. A loud crash, a surprise shriek, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly, a recipe for a good start to the day. As it turns out, Sharikov found a new toy, a bit of innocuous wiring that it ripped out of the wall. Who knows what the cable's for? But our lights are still on, so it can't be that important, right? Should we take the wire away from our fluffy friend and investigate it? Yes, because I know Sharikov got our back like chiroprac. He wants us to get an ending. But I think that's the military. And Mary Jane's dead. So it's just Ted and Sharikov. 2 pussies. So let's give you some water and some food. And today the music from the radio stopped abruptly, and instead we got to listen to a transmission from the army. We were almost halfway to the door when they started talking about evacuation, but it turns out there's something we need to do first. All survivors were asked to leave a sign that we're alive somewhere in the area. The exact location was given geographical coordinates. We need a map to establish where that is. Alright, cool. Hopefully we don't need the playing cards to get the ending. Because I know we're supposed to leave, like, playing cards on a specific park bench so the military knows where we are. A quick glance at the map gave us all the info we required. We left them a message in a bottle. The last time we went out on an expedition, we noticed an abandoned tank! Yo, fuck that abandoned tank! If that shit blows up, I'm gonna be so pissed. Day 37. I'm not pissed, everybody. I am so not pissed. Matter of fact, I am the complete opposite. I am super happy we got a gas mask and we got some ammo. Bro, we really do this shit for real. The agents who were spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Yes. I want to hear what they have to say. And if they say some crazy nonsensical things, then they can both get fucked. They were agents. Real, live, secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards, briefly. They weren't listening in on us. It was the cat they were interested in. They made a request, too, wanting us to aid them with some of their top secret missions in the future. If we do that, they promise they will extract us to a government safe house full of supplies and donuts. Hopefully they come back with more information. And if there's one person we truly miss, it's our great Uncle Terry. Fuck Uncle Terry, but I have to say yes. The more we know about what's going on outside, the better for us. Let's gather around the radio and see if we can tune into a station. Maybe you'll give us some supplies? Maybe, baby? 40 days in, everybody. We're 40 days deep. It looked like we got something. Oh, we got a busted radio. Oh, that's what it was? Oh, okay. But let's give Ted this. And there isn't a lot of space down here, and we can smell everything. When one of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed a hole, we felt pretty sick. It's the smell coming from the hole. It's terrible. Should we investigate and remove the source of this stench? I guess. I mean, you could just plug it up even harder, but you know what? Let's remove the source of this stench. I always forget what the source of the stench is. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. That's sad. We were never huge fans of mushrooms, but with a colony of them growing in one of the walls, we've changed our loyalties. We're about, oh no. I don't want to eat those mushrooms, bro. Come on, he's gonna get sick. That shit's gonna turn him green. No. Oh, wow. Okay. Those were delicious. Our only concern is that they were glowing in the dark. and now we're about to, for that matter. Okay, so his asshole is gonna be glowing green. Using a high-tech setup involving paper cups and yards of string, the agents rang in with our next top-secret mission that will surely land us the VIP bunker very soon. They want us to go on one successful expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? But if I send him out, does that mean that it's game over? Because nobody else is in the bunker with me. Actually, wait. I think this happened last time. Sharikov probably locked the bunker, and we got hurt. This is not good. Ted left at the surface. We'll hope he'll be back soon. We graciously agreed to fulfill their request. They thanked us for doing our civic duty and promised to be back with more info soon. That recon mission was risky business. We had to visit neighborhoods that were dicey even in the best of times. The area was full of mutated cats and dogs fighting each other in gangs, all of them armed to the teeth. Wait, were the dogs and cats in gangs? We barely made it out of there alive, but the agents seemed to appreciate our efforts. Let's hope these missions are actually worth it. Our bucket is just about due for an upgrade. Oh yeah, I forgot we were shitting on the bucket. We were about to sleep when we heard someone knocking on our door. Who could it be at this hour? Who could it be in this part of the wasteland? How in the hell did they survive the nuke? Should we open up? Let me just close my eyes, everybody. I don't like this. Day 47. You know what? I forgot to give Ted food. I have to give him some food before he dies. Right? Someone started shooting at us! Bro, they shot at us? For what? It's really weird when you get the feeling that something is watching you. We literally just opened the door and Buddy started blasting. He didn't even give a fuck who he was shooting at. Day 50, everybody. Let's get some of that. And then for an isolated fallout shelter, we sure have a lot of disturbances. Something has been making a lot of noise since dawn and we couldn't sleep. It seems to be coming from under the floor. And coincidentally, we just found a manhole that we could use to go down and check what's going on. Please give us like 2 more cans of soup or 2 waters, because I really need it to get the ending. We didn't. We didn't get shit. All right. And more random notes. Actually, wait. The doctors healed us. Yes! The doctors healed us! I need water or I need soup in order to get an ending. Because we need, I think, like 4 bottles of water or 4 bottles of soup. Whichever one comes first. Can I get the traders here? I need them to trade me something good. So Ted is still mighty tired and needs more time to recover his strength and more random notes. Come on, Ted. Come on, Sharikov. We can do this. I know we can do this. We just need to get lucky just a couple times. Clearly, we're trustworthy after our last successful mission as the agents came back with another request. We are to generously provide either a couple of soup cans or some water bottles for an agent in the field. They'll take care of the delivery. In return, we'll be given an encouraging pat on the back and the promise of a better future in a safe government shelter, but we don't have 4 of either of those. So I need to wait for somebody to trade me something good, because we're about to be 55 days in. Oh, this is not good. Come on, our situation is getting worse every day. We can see the hunger and desperation in each other's eyes. We know a teacher from a local school rescued a bunch of kids when the bomb fell. We also know what kind of supplies are in the school shelter. As part of the community, we helped stock it for an emergency. So technically they're ours, right? Should we reclaim them in our hour of need? We need those bad. Like real bad. You understand me? Like really, really bad. Yo, what the heck? We didn't get anything. I went deep voice J for no reason? They installed some kind of alarm? Oh, come on, bro. There's an armed and dangerous woman outside. Fortunately, she's out of ammo. She tells us she hunts the wild beasts of the waste. Okay, so if we help her, she'll return the favor another day. But, man, I need some soup. I need some water. I need something, bro. Day 57. Bandits are at the door, promising us the worst fate we can imagine if we don't let them in. It's time to make a stand or surrender. Let's just play them a song. Let's play them the saddest song known to man. They lowered down their weapons and cried a few tears, surprised by the beauty of our music. They will let us live today. And there's a man on our doorstep, and he wants to be our friend. At least that's what he says. He looks harmless, although he seems to have acquired an extra pair of arms. Okay, so he is going to fight off the next raiding party that comes our way. But at what cost, you know what I mean? Like, we lost another bottle of water. So I don't think that we're gonna escape unless we can get the radio fixed. Come on, bro. The agents visited us again? They just teasing us at this point. No, they offered a radio for a checkerboard? What a deal, bro. What? That makes no sense. That is awesome. Of course, when I don't have the checkerboard, the band of raiders again, they're not gonna stop coming. They're just gonna keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming, right? The other day, we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened, we only found a suitcase on the doorstep and there was no one around. It isn't signed, but it sure looks like it's meant for us. Should we check what's inside? Yes. Please. Something amazing. Something Amazon Prime. I need it. Damn it! The gift was booby-trapped. There was nothing inside besides some junk, and as soon as we opened the suitcase, it exploded. Is anybody hurt? Just my pride and my ego. Fuck. Yeah, we might as well just try to do a new run or something. Day 71. If Sharikov considers our shelter its home now, we might as well try to get along. Oh, we have to play with him? Okay. Well, that's not gonna end well. Yep. I think that he killed me, right? Did he scratch the shit out of me and then eat my flesh? We actually rubbed its head before it ran away in panic. It was nice and soft. They say petting a fluffy animal is good for you, and sure enough, we feel slightly better. Oh, his wounds were too serious to leave untreated, and they became infected and took Ted's life. Okay, you know what? We're gonna try this one more time. We did survive 72 days, though. So my priority here is making sure I get a bunch of food, and I am gonna use the family as my little scavengers. I don't even know a better way to say that. And then I'm gonna just try to keep, like, Ted and Dolores in the bunker. They're gonna be the only ones that we keep, like, past 2 weeks, I guess. But let's get Mary Jane. There you go. I also need the radio. Really bad. So, get you. Radio. Boy Scout book for Sherzies. Okay, what else do I need? What else do I need? Guess I'll get you. A little bit of that. Gas mask. One of you. Bro, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. So, I'm gonna need this. Gonna need that. Go, 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 go. Fuck, I'm not gonna make it. At least get that. At least get that. Come on. Alright. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna have to let Mary Jane and Timmy die. And then I'm just gonna save Ted. Because I don't have enough water and soup. I don't know why I keep doing that. Like, I don't know why I keep getting the least amount of water and soup possible. And Ted's already crazy. The sock puppet came out early, everybody. But great news, everyone. The government just announced they will be dropping crates. Oh, well, that's great. That's great that they're dropping crates, but I don't have the gas mask. So now I have to use the bug spray on the spiders. I can't. Oh, my goodness. I kind of don't even want to do this run anymore. I think I just want to end it. But I got water, though. Hey, shout out water, everybody. No, 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 no. Oh, my God. I lost the radio again. What the fuck? Just because the flood? Ain't no way. And I have to answer the phone call? Yo, where's Dolores at? She's not back. It's 10 whole days and she's not back. Where's my queen Dolores at? Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh, no, the green pajamas. Bro, we poor. Look at that. We barely have anything in the bunker. And Dolores is back. Green pajamas and Dolores is back. Oh, my God. They took the padlock and the flashlight? You son of a bitch. But we got 2 soups and 1 water. Thank you, Dolores. Ted might be able to survive an expedition. He might. Even with the sock puppet on his hand. Oh, great. This is not good. This is red alert, everybody. But we're going to send out Ted and whatever happens, happens. Like, if he doesn't come back, I don't really care. We could use some extra supplies. The last time we went on a supply run, we noticed a damaged tank. If it explodes on her, fine. It did. It exploded. I heard that. Oh my God. She died. She really died in the explosion. Holy crap, we fucking lost? I don't know why I didn't get the memo before. I just been sucking ass because I didn't know any better. But now I know what to do. Now I'm built completely different. Get the freaking soup can and drop it in the hole. There's a lot of good things in this room. The heck? Look at that. Axe, gas mask, and the radio? I mean, come on. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it, is what I would say if I was a little bitch that couldn't make it. Let's go, everybody. 3rd time's a charm. This is the most stacked bunker that we've had so far. So, random notes right off the bat. I'm gonna prepare to scavenge, send out Timmy, don't give him any food and water. I know, parent of the year, right, everybody? But we have to do what we have to do. We have to let him sacrifice for the greater good. And what's that sound, a galloping horse? We rush to the door and we're greeted by 2 men dressed like they'd come from, we know what that is. What are they gonna give us is the question. Is it more food? Is it more water? Because it is inevitable that we're gonna get the Sharikov situation. And they gave us a checkerboard. Wasted a good-ass scenario on a checkerboard? And we've been smelling something funny in the shelter ever since we woke up. Sure enough, there was something. Something or someone started a fire. It's one of these 2 freaks. Either Ted or Dolores started a fire. I don't even know how they started the freaking fire. Our house burned down the Boy Scout book and the radio. But I guess I'm gonna give them food and water, and we can't sleep. I can't believe I have to use the medkit, bro. It's only been 5 days. We lost everything valuable. This is a joke, right? Timmy's back on day 10. What did he bring back? He brought back water, I think. Right? Yeah, 3 waters. Oh, shit. Okay, anyway, let's give them that. Prepare to scavenge. And where did that green puddle come from? Oh, it's leaking goo. That's a scenario for Mary Jane. If we did have her, then we would have potentially got Mutant Mary Jane. But, I mean, I chose to not get her. So, this time I'm going to send out Ted with nothing. Just going to let him raw dog that shit. And hopefully he comes back with something good. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe, baby. I might have to let him die, too. Because, look, we might get the Sharikov ending. We have 6 bottles of water. We might be able to do it. Apocalypse or not, we can't ignore our kids' educational needs. Okay, let's teach him Checkology 101. The fuck is a checkerboard gonna do for his education? It says, good thing we have those checkers. They contain an instruction sheet. Perfect reading material for a young boy like Timmy. It's kind of like when you have to take a shit, but your phone died or the internet's off, and you have to read, like, the back of the shampoo bottle. That's basically the same energy. We noticed that a soup can was missing. We're absolutely sure it was just there yesterday. There can only mean one thing. We have a soup thief among us. Now we just need to figure out who the culprit is. I have to choose Dolores. But I don't know what that's gonna do. I don't know if the blame game is gonna make her mad, but Timmy left. And Dolores took this opportunity to calmly point out how messy the shelter is. And by calmly, we mean that she hasn't thrown anything at anybody just yet. We apologize to her when the soup can was found behind the cupboard. How could we ever suspect her of doing something so terrible? Shame on us. Sorry about that. And the Fallout shelter door, there was like a secret door. Please tell me there was something good. More food. More food for less. I don't know. Some Walmart type stuff. There was nothing there. Okay, there wasn't shit, basically. And then this is the beginning of the twin ending. Come on. I need just one ending. I want this run to be awesome. Ted, what did you bring back, buddy? You brought back sickness. You brought back nothingness. Wait, he brought back 1 soup, 1 flashlight, and that's about it. Okay. I guess I'll let him survive as long as he can. And we don't have the radio, so that doesn't even matter. So this one is the map slid down the wall, and there was a safe behind it. Hopefully there was something awesome. I keep saying that hopefully there's something awesome, but it's never shit, dude. It was just a can of soup, which is still good, but it's nothing like a Boy Scout book or a medkit or anything like that. We wasted the medkit on them because I think that they were going to go crazy if we didn't. Well, let's give them this. And then it was old ladies. Old ladies. I would have opened the door and just punched them in the face. So Ted is good. I'm going to send him out to scavenge one more time. And then somebody wants me to open in the name of freedom. So we're going to get an item. And then we're going to send out Ted one more time. But we're not going to give him any more food and water. Just so we can conserve something. I think we got ammo, right? No, we got a full-ass gun. We got the whole shebang. We got the chuck. So let's send out Ted. And I'm not even going to say anything anymore. Because I feel like every time I put it out into the air becomes stinky and polluted, and I don't want to be putting those things in the air. Wait. They're going to get rid of bandits next time they bother us. Aw, dude. Okay. Well, we have to give the water because it's the first option. But at least that they're going to get rid of the bandits next time they fuck with us, which is good. And now this is the Sharikov situation. So if we can just have at least 4 water or 4 soup, we could get that ending and we could get out of here. Oh, wait a minute. This is the sleazy trader. This is the Sharikov situation. So what did I give the soup for the last one? Wait, what was that? Did I just feed somebody random? Wait, hold on. What's going on? What the heck? What just happened? As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake. Huh? Dolores suffered with her injuries. I had no idea she had injuries. I might do it one more time. Oh, okay. The casino. Gambling. Come on, gambling. Wait, I think I got 2 cans of soup. Yes! All right, 2 cans of soup. Dolores has not been very talkative. Let's talk to her. This time, I'm gonna send out Dolores because she's sick anyway. If she dies, she dies. Ted, you look healthy, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, Dolores, please. And then I need to keep at least one of them alive. But I think Timmy and Mary Jane are both sick, so I might just have to let them both die. And more random notes. Yeah, I'm making an executive decision. I'm just gonna let both of them die. Which sounds messed up. It does. Because it is messed up. If you think about it, it's completely messed up. But Timmy's bored out of his mind. How about charades? Oh my gosh, he's gonna break something. I already know Timmy. I've been knowing Timmy, bro. Yep, he left. And Mary Jane's fine. What the heck? Okay. And let's let Ted answer the phone. So, if Mary Jane is okay, then we're gonna be alright if Dolores dies. But Ted went crazy because, what? We've been hearing a lot of noises coming from our neighborhood today. Our guess is that there was a zoo escape and animals are stampeding up there. Even if I didn't want to choose yes, I have to anyway. I think he got shot at. I think one of the rhinos shot at him or something. But nothing. Nothing happened. And no radio scenario. I can't believe I forgot the freaking radio. Day 19. This luck is insane. I think Dolores died. Yep, Dolores died. Dolores died. Okay, prepare to scavenge. And I have to give the freaking checkerboard to the guy asking for ammo. And they laughed at me. They laughed in my face. I haven't been laughed at like that since I was in school, bruh. But let's give these. And then, Mary Jane, do your thing, please. I have to kill the people. They gave us a freaking radio. What the heck? Hey, I'll take it. So, I don't know who we killed, but we got a radio out of it. I had to catch a body to get a radio. I'm making that trade every single time. FBI, I'm kidding. But there's the military ending. So, we just got to make sure we don't let the radio break, and we can get a good ending. We got this. So, boom, boom. And there isn't a lot of space down here, and we can smell everything. Okay, so we have to find the source of the stench. Oh my god, how did the radio break, bro? The luck is bullshit. Did Ted break it? Ted isn't acting normally. Sometimes his behavior is pretty disturbing. Wait, no. How did the radio break? So before we could do anything, it pushed the radio off the table and went back into the hole it crawled from. So whatever we were trying to find in that hole broke the radio. You have to be kidding me, bro. And now there's a suitcase outside. And Mary Jane came back. What does she bring back? Oh my god. Wait, Mary Jane. Mary Jane, 4 waters, 4 soup, and a medkit? What the fuck, Mary Jane? Yo, you do this for real. You really do this shit for real. I need to give Ted the medkit now. That is crazy. But we're about to start the Sharikov ending. So if Ted could just not be insane, we should be able to get the Sharikov ending. And we're gonna get out of here. We can do this. I know we can do this. Okay, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. I don't even know what that scenario is, but I really want to try to get that ending. Come on, day 30. Give them food and water. We have so much food and water, everybody. We might be able to do this. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Okay, Mary Jane was injured on our last expedition. She didn't mention it to us, and we didn't notice it wasn't a problem until now. Okay, let's use the axe to treat her wounds. I mean, we might have to amputate her head or something. Okay, she's healthy now, but she's injured. So, whatever. If Sharikov considers our shelter its home now, we might as well try to get along. So, I guess we have to play with him? As long as it leads... What is that noise? What is that? Did a water burst? Water pipe burst? Oh! It was a puddle of water. Okay, so we have some floaters. Dude. If I can live long enough to get the Sharikov ending, I'm gonna be so happy. I really think that we can do this. But let's just keep going. Let's just keep going until we get that Sharikov scenario where we have to give like 4 bottles of water. So a traveling salesman paid us a visit today. He introduces himself as Willie. Apparently business can do well even after the end of the world. So I have to give him the gun. I have to give him the gun in exchange for the water. That could work out in our favor. But if raiders come, that is bad. We might have to throw the cat at the raiders or something. But yeah, we got 4 waters at least. I mean, that's good, right? Mary Jane's gone. Right? Yep, Mary Jane's gone. That's the worst case scenario. The agents who are spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves, so we're about to get the beginning of the Sharikov ending. Or at least the agent's ending. But Ted could go crazy. I think if he has Sharikov, he won't go crazy, though. So let's just hold out hope for that. And they want a water chip. I have to say yes. We should still have enough water, though, for the agents. So now I have to leave. Before we leave, let's give Ted some of that. And Sharikov's gonna watch the bunker. But we also have a padlock, so it doesn't even matter. I don't think that they're... Yep, I'm hurt now. I mean, obviously that sucks. But we're 1 step closer to getting the ending. Oh, fuck. Okay, we have to use the ammo to clean ourselves because we smell like butt cheeks. We smell like gooch sweat. It's day 49, though, and I'm over here talking about gooch sweat. But let me actually just give him water and food because I'm kind of paranoid. And what? 2 water bottle bet in a card game of our choice? Bro, this game knows what it's doing. It knows that I'm trying to get that agent ending, and it actually worked out in our favor. We actually got more water. Hey, we do this shit for real. So wait, they're doing much worse than us and begged us to provide them with any water, food, or medical supplies we could spare. Okay, we have 9 bottles of water. So we don't want to hoard all the water. Let's give them at least some. You know what I mean? Good karma, everybody. We have to help the people in need. We have 9 bottles of water. We can spare some shit. And we don't have the ammo, so I'm not even wasting my breath reading that. When the group dressed in lab coats came over a while asking for water, we had doubts about their identities, but no more. Oh, they healed Ted. That's what I'm talking about. They couldn't have given him like a fresh cut, maybe trimmed the beard a little bit. No, they just healed him. All right, he's still ugly as shit, but you know what? At least he's healthy. And these are dire circumstances we found ourselves in. Oh, bro. Like, why are we doing evil stuff? What was that? Was that the trap door? Bro, we got more soup. Holy crap. And we got a map. And for an isolated fallout shelter, we sure have a lot of disturbances. Something has been making a lot of noise since dawn, and we couldn't sleep. I guess I have to use the flashlight and check. Nobody's gonna kill me, though. No. Something did hurt me again, bro. Yo, these runs are pissing me off, but we finally got it. So give them the 4 soup cans. Come on now, everybody. Day 56. We're almost there. We're 1 step closer from where we couldn't be before. We graciously agreed to fulfill the request. They thanked us for doing our civic duty and promised to be back with more information soon. All right, let me see if I can heal Ted a little bit. And now I have to offer the flashlight for 1 water, because I have to say yes to those scenarios. But Ted, please, hold out for me. Do not succumb to your injuries. Day 58. Today during breakfast, we were startled when our map slid off the wall. Okay, so there's a safe behind there. Please be a medkit. If it's a medkit, we are getting out of here for sure. It's not. But I think the radio got fixed. So there was an extra radio behind the safe this entire time. The radio has been silent for a few hours. Bro, we have to meddle with it? We just got the radio. Now we have to tinker with it? Sarbama is insane. Now the radio's busted again. This is so unlucky. Oh, wait. Someone's at the door. No freaking way. Did we do it? Did we do it? We did it! No freaking way we beat this shit! Yes! The yes to everything challenge, we fucking did it! Come on! Never been so happy to see these dudes in my life! We were taken out of our home in the dark of night and hastily transported to what the agents called a presidential bunker. It's amazing. Sure, the walls are a similar shade of gray, but now we have a whopping 20 square feet more to walk around while we die of boredom. The extra bucket and newspaper supply is nothing to sneeze at either. All in all, it's definitely an upgrade. Life here will surely be worth all the trouble we went through. Finally, we can sit, relax, and let somebody else empty the bucket for a change. It said that Ted's getting worse, but you know what? I've never been better. Let's go, everybody. We got the agent ending. And it said you survived, maybe? Nah. We survived. That's 100% facts. But yeah, look at the stats, everybody. 15 yes decisions. Not 1 single no decision, obviously. And 2 out of 3 successful expeditions. Rest in peace, Dolores. And yeah, that's how we do it, everybody. That's how we do it, and that's what we did. So that is going to end it for the 60 seconds challenge of yes to everything. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you give this video 1 big fat like. And tell a friend today that Jay from the Kubz Scouts is that dude!